Why, you poor unfortunate things. All Things, released in 2023 and is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, who's also behind such films like Dogtooth, The Lobster, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, The Favorite, and Kinds of Kindness. So it's safe to say that this guy really loves directing weird shit. And this film is starring Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, Willem Dafoe, Rami Youssef, Christopher Abbott, and Jared Carmichael. And the reason why we're talking about Poor Things today is because it was a PayPal recommendation and donation from a longtime contributor and supporter of this channel, Dr. Camp. Thank you very much for the support, sending this over my way. Heard a lot of great things about this film over the last year since it came out, and everyone was, or at least not everyone, but a lot of people were saying that this should have been a Best Picture winner. It was nominated for Best Picture at this year's Oscars for last year's released films, so definitely happy I got around to watching it, and please forgive me, but my voice sounds a little raspy. Got a lot of drainage happening. I'm just getting over my body fighting off a cold. I don't think it ever took full effect of me, but there were definitely some days this past week where I felt my body working overtime to prevent anything from happening. So thank you very much, Dr. Camp, for the support. If anyone else out there also wants to be like Dr. Camp and help support me and contribute to this channel, you can select the QR code that is in the bottom left corner of your screen right now. Send over your donation of $5 or more with your movie recommendation, and if I have access to it, I will watch it, review it, and give you a little shout out, just like what I did with Dr. Camp here. Mad scientist Gordon Baxter has produced his latest creation. An adult female body going by the name of Bella has been transplanted with a child's brain. So Poor Things follows Bella living and growing through her life, being told the civilization standards of the society and culture that she's being brought up in, but she also establishes a free spirit, opposing all of the men in her life that are trying to dominate her and choose her life for her. And I'm assuming that that's the aspect of the film that reached and touched a whole bunch of people, and why people find this film incredible and very enthralling and a great piece of art to be beholding. And I have to say, I fit into that boat as well. This aspect of this woman who is learning how society is wanting her to act and what they're wanting her to do. Oh, you're supposed to marry someone of nobility, that way you're financially stable, and you're supposed to go off on all these cruises, and you're supposed to succumb to the man's will. But here she is questioning that, like, why? Who said that? What law is there to say that I have to do that? Oh, there isn't a law? Okay, well then that doesn't appease me, other than the whole sex and everything. But if that catches my attention over there, I'm just going to go over there and do that, because it's free will. I'm a human being. I have the choice to do so. It's a great social commentary for something that's been happening for thousands and thousands of years. We live in a patriarchal system where men really love to tell women what to do, or at least they try to, and feel because that they are men that they have the right to do so. But if you sit back and really look at it, you have to ask yourself why. Why is it that way? Where is it written that it is like this, and why a certain gender is seen as more powerful and above another gender? Why is that? Sadly, the answer that you get, though, whenever you ask those questions is really, well, because that's how it is. But I love that this film's story is challenging that, and Emma Stone gives an incredible performance here. She won Best Actress for this role at the Academy Awards, and absolutely deserved. I can't remember who I was voting for this past year, but after watching this film and seeing that she won for it, oh yeah, there's a reason why she wins here. She's quirky, she's fun, she is making some out there, out of this world choices, but it works for this character because this character would be doing that. She is an adult woman in this adult body, but she has the brain of a child. And for those of you that haven't seen that, I'm not going to spoil where this child's brain comes from. That's something for you to discover on your own. But to see this brain evolve and grow up inside of this adult's body, kind of giving me a little bit of Benjamin Button vibes, kind of the aging in reverse. Like you look like a grandpa, but you're really like 2, and then you're a little baby boy, but you're actually like 76 or whatever. It's an interesting juxtaposition of how people act, I guess, and I really enjoyed it. The setting, the costuming choices, it's all weird. There's something slightly off about everything. But because everything has that little quirk about it, or that one thing that is off, it feels like it's all in place. Which is weird, right? You could tell that something's off, but because everything else is off, everything's the norm. Again, which is how society works itself. Willem Dafoe, of course, is great here. I mean, when is Willem Dafoe ever not great? He's the mad scientist. He is the Frankenstein to Frankenstein's monster, if we're making the analogy. Which actually, all of the experiments that he's conducted on himself would kind of make him kind of Frankenstein's monster in this case. But he adds tremendous chemistry to Emma Stone, and seeing their relationship develop with her learning and then him trying to instill values, and really values going against societal norms. He's encouraging her to be adventurous, to question the status quo. In my opinion, it's just great parenting. He's a great dad. Poor Things is an absolute delight. I didn't expect myself to like this film as much as I did, but after watching it, yeah, this is definitely one of the best of last year. It's definitely a contender for Best Picture. I would still vote Oppenheimer above Poor Things, but this is one of those rare films where I watch and I immediately go, oh, I need to purchase the digital copy of that, or I need to purchase the physical media of that. Yes, please, give it over. This film is tremendous, and I definitely recommend it to everyone. I'm going to give Poor Things 4.5 out of 5 Blu-rays.
It's good. It's good. Good.
So guys, if you've seen Poor Things, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across because of this video, then comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I release my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.